Scottails. Oh. Silver, away! It's the Lone Ranger! Thank you, everybody. I've got a surprise for you. It's me! Aww. Well, welcome anyway to this episode of Scottails. My name is Scott Hosteller. Sorry to disappoint. Summertime, people look for something a little light and fresh in their cocktails. And this year, tequila is more popular than it's ever been, but people want more than the everyday margarita. Enter the Lone Ranger. Bartenders and experts across the country dubbed the Lone Ranger the drink of the summer. It was created by Jeffrey Morgenthaler in Portland, Oregon, and the Lone Ranger is a mashup of ranch water, which is tequila, and club soda, a spritz, and a French 75. It's very simple to make. It only has 4 ingredients, and we're going to show you how to make it right now. You take your shaker and you put in 1.5 ounces of tequila. We're using Patron Silver, and it's a great mixing tequila. Then we're going to use 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice right there in the drink. Then, just to make it a little sweeter, we're going to put in 1/2 ounce of rich simple syrup. Now, rich simple syrup uses 3-to-1 sugar to water, 2-to-1 or 3-to-1. Brits 2-to-1, rich is 3-to-1. Then we're going to shake it up in our shaker. My grandson told me a joke when he learned I was going to make the Lone Ranger. He says, "Papa, I've got a Lone Ranger joke. Where does the Lone Ranger take his trash?" I said, "Where?" He said, "To the dump, to the dump, to the dump, dump, dump." He's just like me, unfortunately. No, he's got a great sense of humor. He's a great guy. So what we're going to do is strain this into a tall glass. You can use a Collins glass, or you can use a fluted glass like I have. Then we're going to use about 2 ounces of rosé Prosecco. Now, what's the difference between champagne and Prosecco? Well, champagne's from France, Prosecco is from Italy. Prosecco has a little bit bigger bubbles, and it's a little bit sweeter than champagne. So we're going to take, this is a inexpensive one. It's less than $20, but it's still 91 points. We're going to top off, just like that, a couple of ounces. Then we're going to give it a little stir. Just a little. This is going to be it's the drink of the summer. Then we're going to taste it.
Yes!
That is refreshing. You've got the citrus balances out the agave of the tequila, but the sweetness also gives balance to the lemon juice. Well, and you can't go wrong in the summer with a sparkling rosé. So there you have it. The Lone Ranger and Tonto were camping out on the prairie when a storm came up, and the Lone Ranger awoke to see their tent had blown away. He turned to his friend and said, "Tonto, we're not in canvas anymore." All right, you try finding good Lone Ranger jokes. Okay, how about this one? Did you hear about the new Lone Ranger movie coming out? Yes, the Lone Ranger goes to Canada. Or on to Toronto pronto, Tonto. Like that. So be sure to drink up, because it's almost closing time somewhere.